What's going on, Bear Handians? Bear Hands here, bringing you a Clash Royale video, and today I am in just one of those moods where you just need something new, so I kind of threw together this deck. I call it the Icy Hog Yard, and this deck rocks. Granted, I've played 4 games with it only, and I've won all 4 of them, so I don't know if I just had a little hot streak there and we're gonna lose the live games that we play. Who knows? This deck is a lot of fun though, so let's throw down a couple of highlight games and then we'll jump into a couple of live games, see if we can't recreate the magic, and so we say. Oh, this thing is just awesome. We've got the Hog Ice Golem Mega Minion, which you just gotta have the Mega Minion. The Graveyard, of course. The Cannon to help us stop some of the tanks, ever prevalent. And then we've got the Archers and the Spirit combination. We have no spells, no direct damage spells other than the Graveyard. It's kind of tricky to get used to that, but I've actually found it doesn't struggle too much against the decks you'd think that it would. Let's jump into a game and I'll kind of show you. Okay, this was the first game I had ever played with this deck. Now, I really want to get my Ice Golem up to level 7, but for the time being, I still need to be able to play with him. I still need to be able to use him, even if he is only level 6. Not sure what the advantage overall is going to be with him going up to level 7. We're going to do a attempted hog push here. And I guess the Ice Golem doesn't work too well doing the hog push, and so he's going to just slide along there with the hog and die to the Inferno Tower. His minion horde is going to shut us down. His mini pack is going to run up and slap our tower once, as well as some damage from the minions, and so didn't really feel all that great about the start of this game. But then again, let's jump in here with the Mega Minion, with the Hog. We're able to get 2 swings off on the tower, bringing it down to 2258. And though we are losing, you know, those Hog decks could get out of control. You could sneak in there and get the damage. So all hope was not lost. Our little Fire Spirit is going to run to his doom, his death, his utter destruction, his demise to that tower on the left side. And so we're just building up Elixir. I'm going to split my archers in the back. He is going to play the Inferno Tower, which I thought was interesting. So I said, hey, let's try something we've never tried before. And let's throw down the Ice Golem with the Graveyard. And so what's going to happen is the Ice Golem is going to tank the initial shots, which is really important for the skeletons to get kind of a build up. And look at the tower drop all the way down to 623 damage. And so that, in my opinion, is money. The Golem is going to swing over to the cannon. The Mega Minion is placed just right over there on the left, because I know we do not want it to target the Giant when there are flying units or kind of a glass cannon behind it. You want the Giant to sway off to the side, and then you want to clean up the damage-dealing units. And then, after his push has been diminished, he's going to throw a minion horde down to defend, which is going to allow us to splash it away preemptively with the Fire Spirits. Do the same thing. Draw the Giant over to the right. Get the Mega Minion on the damage dealers. He plays his minions to try and protect his princess, and they die. And so we're going to do a push here. He smartly draws it over to the side with the Inferno Tower, but check it out. You can't stop this. We're going to throw the Graveyard down on his tower. His minion horde is going to come in to do work, but look, he misses his log, and the Fire Spirits jump into the tower and the minions, splashing it out. And now he's got 17, 16, 15 seconds to try and get a win here, and I'm feeling pretty confident that with all of our little spammy units, we're going to be able to redirect his damage. The Giant drops down to death. His princess is not going to be able to take out the Mega Minion, and then we have a kind of spattering of units running toward his side. Really great game. Wish I knew your name. I could give you a congrats. Okay, this second game that I jumped into was really fun because we got to use the Graveyard a lot. And so, guys, I got the Graveyard again. I bought the Graveyard when it came into the shop with gold, and then I got it again in a free chest yesterday. And so, check it out. We're going to go ahead and tank the Prince with an Ice Spirit, Ice Golem combination, and then we've got this wave of damage rolling toward his tower, which isn't going to do a whole lot. The Hog is going to get a hit off, though, and so let's consider that success. Get a hit off with the Hog, and he is mad about it. Check it out. Okay, man, I'm hyped. I'm just really excited about this deck. I'm excited to try and take it out into some games and win. I feel like it's going to win. It's just really catching people off guard. He's going to throw his Miner down, which is going to pull our Mega Minion over to the left. Check out the tank there with our Ice Spirit. Able to actually tank level 8 not Valkyries, Musketeers now, seeing as I got it up to level 10. So that's excited. He misses the log. People are just really missing the log lately. And our poor Mega Minion dies. Okay, he's kind of spazzing out on his buttons there, and we're going to just start a slow push unit in the back, and he rushes right when we do that, so kind of disappointing. His Fire Spirits are going to get the advantage of the jump. They got the jump on us and splash away all of our Fire Spirits, allowing him to get like an extra 200 damage on the tower, but what are you going to do? Here comes the graveyard, and the tower is being tanked by the Mega Minion, which is going to get 2 hits off on the tower, bringing it down all the way to 4. Wow. So his tower sitting at 4. Now, this gives me advantage because the King's Tower hasn't activated. I could push the right-hand tower with faith that even though I don't have direct damage, I'll be able to deal 4 damage to this guy's tower. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to push the right-hand tower, giving me the advantage without the King's Tower hitting the graveyard, because really, the graveyard just shines when there is no King Tower activated. We're going to waste a little bit of elixir here. He's going to throw his Prince down, and check it out, defensive graveyard in the middle. It's going to hang up this Prince here, and then we're able to push over on the other side, I believe is what I want to do here, because he's somewhat distracted. So we're going to throw an Ice Golem down. We're going to throw a Mega Minion down. We're going to throw another graveyard down. This is more like a cycle graveyard deck, and check it out. Fire Spirits jumping into the tower. And look, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and dead. We're going to be able to stop the push on the left side as well with the small units. And this is looking fine. And we're going to finish out this game with another graveyard in the back. Even though the King's Tower is activated, at least one of those archers is going to walk up to the tower and get us the 2-crown victory. This deck is awesome. All right, this last game is very interesting, okay? I say last game, last replay that I'm going to show you before I jump into some live games. This one was very strange because I thought the guy had just kind of given up, but look at his hand. He throws an elixir pump down and he's got nothing. He could zap, but with our graveyard coming down onto the field, he has literally nothing to do but zap. I mean, he could rage his tower, but that's not going to do anything. His tower is going to drop all the way down to death. His Mini P.E.K.K.A. there is going to do a little bit of work, but at this point, we're slapping away damage on his King's Tower, and I might have committed a little bit too much there with my Mega Minion. But we've got that tower all the way down to just under 3,000 HP. So I'm feeling good about it. He's crying about it. It's just the name of the game. You get caught with your pants down when you play that Elixir Collector and you don't have any small units to defend, and he's going to throw a giant in the back. Now, at this point, I do not know he has 3 Musketeers, and with a deck like this with no spells, I'm not really sure how to counter the 3 Musketeers, and so we're going to see me try 3 Musketeers counters here and there with different tactics on the fly. I'm going to throw down an Ice Golem, which splits his Musketeers, and because they're level 8, I don't even kill the 1 with the Fire Spirit. So that was a laughable attempt. He goes ahead and crushes our left-hand tower, and this is kind of a one-sided back-and-forth game. I stomp his right tower, he stomps my left tower. His princess is going to clean up the skeletons. And now I am scared, because with a 3 Musketeers, I'm not really sure how to counter it. So I'm going to throw my Hog down here. He's going to throw his Mini P.E.K.K.A. down smartly. His Fire Spirits are going to come down, and the same issue we had last game is going to happen to him. I get to jump on his Fire Spirits, and mine, 2 of mine jump into his, kill him, and then I get like an extra 200 damage on his tower with the Ice Spirit. So awesome. He throws his Giant down, and I do not want him to get his 3 Musketeers down, so I try to rush. What that's going to do is allow him to get the 3 Musketeers in the middle. We want to stop this, so I get Fire Spirits, Archers down, and do a really good job of countering the 3 Musketeers that time. And so I thought I could rush him before he had the elixir to do so, and I was wrong. He got him down, and we did a decent job. Now, that Ice Golem isn't going to stop the Mini P.E.K.K.A. completely, but it slowed the Giant and the Mini P.E.K.K.A., and it's just an amazing distraction card. Here we go. Let's throw the Hog down. He is going to throw the Mini P.E.K.K.A. down. I'm going to throw the Fire Spirits down, assuming he was going to get 3 Musketeers in the middle again, and maybe I could have splashed all that damage onto him right when he plays him, but I misread. And now, check it out. We tank with an Ice Golem, knowing that he could play his 3 Musketeers in the middle. We didn't want that Giant to get anywhere near, and I tank Ice Golem in the middle with a Graveyard already going. And he plays his 3 Musketeers, but alas, too late. We were able to get his tower out. So this deck has so many interesting things. I'm going to play 2 live games, and my goal is to draw units around with the Ice Golem. I really want to make that happen, and so we're going to try the Kite with the Ice Golem. We're also going to utilize Ice Golem in the Graveyard together. The Hog in the Graveyard is obviously really good. I'm going to stop talking. Let's just jump into a game. Cunning Hammer. Are you cunning enough to deal with the deck? I'm going to get this thing highlighted here. All right. Let's just hog Fire Spirits over here, see what he does. I'm going to answer these Goblins over here, and we actually do a really good job. Now, watch this. Let's go ahead and Kite the Skeletons, pull the Hog, freeze the Hog. Don't get a hit. Okay. So, the Hog still got a hit off there on the tower, but that's okay. We kind of caught him off guard there with the Hog and the... let's go ahead and get these down. We don't want that doing anything. I kind of want to save the Graveyard for a little bit later, because when you show them your hand and you get that Graveyard down, you lose a big advantage. So he's just cycling at this point. Let's go ahead and get the cannon down. And the Ice Spirit. Ice Spirit is going to do a good job, and then these Fire Spirits are going to... Wow, how did the Fire Spirits not splash both of those? So he gets a ton of damage off on our tower there. I don't even understand what happened. Okay, so all he wants to do is rush me right now. So what we've got to do is catch him off guard. Let's go ahead and throw this down and this down. And let's throw the Ice Spirit down. You know what's disappointing, now that I think about it, is we do not have any spells to deal with his Skarmy. I know he wants to play his Hog here in a minute, so I'm going to get my cannon selected. Check it out. Yep, he's just rushing. Tons of little units. Archers on this side, cannon on this side. He's going to fireball, which is pretty good. Man, I can't believe it. He is just doing tons of damage. And our tower is almost dead. He had enough elixir because he's playing with small units to rush and then drop an Inferno Tower. That is nasty. Let's go ahead and get this down, this down. He takes out our tower over there, but that's okay. I feel like with this push, we might be able to go ahead and throw down this. Since he doesn't have his Skarmy anymore, we have a nice push going in here. The Hog is going to get a couple of hits off, but his tower only goes down to 776. And it looks like our first game playing live showing you guys is going to be a loss. Good game, well played, sir. Cunning Hammer was a cunning guy. Just was kind of unprepared for the rushy little units, and I soaked a little bit too much damage. Let's jump into another game quickly. Hunoi. BDG. Let's see what we got. I'm going to start a slow Mega Minion in the back. Oh, and then Archers to deal with these minions, because I'm just not going to soak damage the same way this game. Alright, he throws that down. So I'm going to do an Ice Spirit and a Graveyard. And then we're going to throw Fire Spirits in the back. Check it out. Look at all the... Okay, so What's going to happen is the Mega Minion isn't going to hit the tower more than once, but that was interesting. That was interesting. Okay. Let's get our archers down here as well. The Mega Minion is going to fall here, but then the archer should be able to clean this up. And I'm just going to throw an Ice Spirit. Go, Ice Spirit. Does he throw barbarians down? No, check it out. Alright, let's do the graveyard again here. He's going to throw Ice Wizard down, but we're going to end up taking out that tower pretty easily there. The only thing is now this counter push coming in hot might hurt, so I'm going to be real careful. Let's go ahead and get Fire Spirits down. And they get in there really nice. Okay, so we were able to deal a lot of burst damage to the small units there, and we're sitting on him not having a tower, but he's got an elixir pump down, which means he's going to be able to do some work. So right now, okay, here we go. Ice Golem, this right here. Let's go ahead and get this down. Let's burst these away. Okay, we were able to burst them away. Let's draw all of this mess over here to the side. Okay, so we were unable to draw that mess off to the side. Let's go ahead and get the Mega Minion on his Ice Wizard. Okay, what I need to do is deal with the Three Musketeers as best I can, like this. Okay. Should be able to tank a shot, freeze those guys, get a cannon down. Alright, if I can see what side he wants to throw those Three Musketeers down, I could stall them with... I don't need to... Whew, okay, that was really intense. The Three Musketeers are super hard to stop when you're not sitting on a fireball. And so, good game. Don't remember his name. What was his name? Good game, Kunoi. Good game. All right, so we couldn't win them all, and I don't want this video to be like 30 minutes long. So I'm going to leave you with this deck. I really recommend that you try it. There's a lot that I am not utilizing. For instance, I'm not really sure how to use the Ice Golem because I haven't used him pretty much at all, but I know there are a lot of really interesting things you could do. Again, like I said, with the kiting, you could see I kited around all of that skeleton army there, and it gave me an advantage in the one game. And you can also do that to the barbarians. You could do it to the prince. It's 2 elixir, and it deals a splash damage slowing burst of awesome. How could you not love the card? It's one of the most versatile cards in the game right now. And the Ice Spirit. So between the 3 elixir it takes you to play an Ice Spirit and an Ice Golem, you could shut down some serious pushes. And though I didn't perfectly stop the 3 Musketeers that game, the Ice Golem and the Ice Spirit were key elements to being able to stop large unit pushes. You gotta just take it out and try for yourself. I've got a Twitter account, so you can click on the Twitter account and follow me there if you want to see when my new videos come out. I just started it, so I'm not entirely sure how it all works. If you got some advice, though, leave it in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video and it helped you in any way learning how to play with the graveyard or any of these other cards that have been out for a little bit longer, leave me a like down below. Hope it helps. Don't forget to subscribe, though, so you can come back for more gaming with bare hands, and I hope you have an incredible day. Take control. Be awesome. I'll see you next time.